Okay, so also included the lawyers and the British Institution of Human Rights and Parliament with this email. Now, when I said I would like to have my mental health team with me, I did not ask for my mental health team to go behind my back and speak with housing that have already broken the law. I said for them to work with me, not behind my back. And I didn't arrange anything with mental health, they just did it behind my back and have put me in further danger, and chose to listen to those who are lying about me rather than look at the evidence and how much torture, trauma, violence, abuse, persecution that I'm actually going through and have documented well and have plenty of evidence for. I wanted my mental health team there so they could see how the housing department totally disregard my conditions, but the mental health department has not been working very well with me whatsoever, and have completely invalidated everything that I've got evidence for in terms of abuse, violence, persecution, trauma, torture, and have just delayed the therapy that's needed. I'm in a dangerous situation and I am not safe. And one of the things that's a duty of care of people is to make sure that I'm safe. Now, being invalidated and dismissed because people are going behind my back, I didn't give permission for the mental health team to go behind my back and speak to Paul Kingsley. I did not give either of them permission. And I was meant to be there. I wanted to arrange it and I wanted to be there. You cannot go behind my back. I'm not an invalid. And you don't have permission to do that. Mental health teams need to understand you are there to work for me, to help me get better. You are not there to aid and abet criminals in housing. They are not qualified specialists, and these people in housing have not spent any time with me, and the evidence, which is irrefutable, shows that they do not care about my safety and well-being. And I am disgusted with the mental health team going behind my back and believing the housing team who have been involved in torturing me for several years. A blatant disregard of my life, my safety, my mental health conditions, my physical health conditions, and the fact that my family's been targeted by people around here as well. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's a lot more to it. I don't need to disclose that all. I have put already enough out there for people to see. See, I said here, I would like to have my mental health team with me and would need time to arrange this with them. Me arrange it with them. Okay, so in a separate loop from Paul Kingsley directly, let me find it. I'm just going to pause while I look for it. And for sharing your concern and past experiences. I'm being seriously abused. That's complete dismissal of all of the bad things that have been happening to me since I have lived here. It's also complete dismissal of the fact that I have serious concerns that I've said I want to bring up about abuse that's been happening since I've lived here. It completely dismisses absolutely everything. And it just says, oh, provide me with the contact details of your care coordinator. You need to be looking at the fact that serious crimes have been happening towards me since I moved in here. Serious high level of abuse, persecution, singled out in the community, violent attacks. These are things that housing cannot brush under the carpet. They are genuine things of which I have well documented and is irrefutable in any court of law. The fact that I've also raised these concerns time and time again with various places, I have had enough. Yeah? Doesn't give a crap about how much danger I'm in, doesn't even care about the conditions that I've got in terms of physical as well, doesn't even take into consideration, that I made a complaint. Complaints reference number CAS 1386740-K1K355. And my responses, those emails were part of that complaint. And I sent them to higher level in Peabody. Now, first and foremost, let's get this straight. I'm a woman who's been a victim of abuse and rape. I don't think having a man deal with me is a very good idea. Also, I have got enough evidence of serious abuse by Peabody staff as well as residents. And the torture and abuse I've gone through since living here is unbelievable. And they left a rape victim with a broken front door for over 2 years. And that wasn't the first time that they'd had it broken. The first time they had it broken, they left it broken for 3 months. There are a lot more things, but I'm not going to go into it all now. But the fact that you can see how dismissive Paul Kingsley is. This is meant to be a well-being person. You're not thinking of my well-being. You're going behind my back and talking with someone who's not even a proper psychiatrist, talking about trying to put me in a supported independent unit. I don't need support like that. I need to be living on a ground floor in a flat of my own, safe. I do not need institutionalization. I need freedom. I have been abused and held hostage by housing for quite some time. And I'm sorry, but they've broken law, legislation, statute, and policy that was given assent by Queen Elizabeth II. And that includes the fact that the council itself also are aware of the abuse that I have gone through and have done absolutely squiddly to help me. These are serious safeguarding problems. I'm in serious danger and I have been for a long time. The abuse and persecution has spread into other areas and departments. Again, I have documented it. There are white supremacists in the area that have been running around lying about my family for absolutely years, targeting us for decades. There are people spreading perverted stuff that is putting my child in danger as well. Now, I'm a mother as well, and I would like to have my son in my life more, but I'm terrified of him coming to this road. I'm terrified. I've had enough. How the heck would a staff of Peabody like to be treated how they're treating me? And all of the neighbours have committed crimes against me in one way or another, and I've had enough of it. I don't make up stories. It's the housing department that's making up stories. It's the council that's making up stories. I've documented everything. Oh, and by the way, when I was illegally imprisoned for 10 hours by the former housing estate, but while I was living here, they're going to mess with my identity and everything. I've had posts go missing. I've had every single online thing hacked. I've been bombarded online by pornography for a long time. I've been targeted online by human traffickers and paedophiles. This has all happened since moving here and connected to the violence that I've experienced since being here. People are literally running around who have never known me or my family, spreading perverted stuff. And do you know how much danger I'm in all the time? As a rape victim, I do not need people coming over to me trying to touch me up because they think I'm a prostitute. Do you understand? Like if I'm nudging a mate or something, that's a different matter. But someone in a cafe who's meant to be working there, owns a cafe, gropes my freaking leg down on Jonathan Street. Who are you to think you have the right to grope my leg? The people in this area are so bloody dangerous and the abuse I've gone through is disgusting, and the housing department playing race guard on me to give them more reasons to hold me hostage. I've gone through real things in my life. I can prove every bit of my life. And nobody has a right to hold me against the law, against legislation, against statute, against policy in an area where I've been at risk my whole life and have been abused continuously year after year after year. And it's still happening now. It's in the present, not past. And housing are very involved.